Oh, hey folks, Do It here, coming to you. And, statements of my imminent demise have been grossly overstated. Parts of me are still kind of but I'm trying to do to make the best of it. And what's today's going to be? Well, today is going to be an opportunity of no other than Knife Blog. And today's Knife Blog is going to be a Balisong I've had in my collection for quite a long time, and kind of a unique piece. Let me see if I can't do some focusing up so I can give you guys kind of a look at here, show you what we got going on. First and foremost, let's do a little zooming in. Okay, you guys can see that it now does definitely have some stamped script on board. Not the easiest thing to read. Let me flip this around so you guys can see. It actually does have, doing that messing around focus thing again. It actually does have the butterfly. So, this actually is a correct, and it is actually a very cool, unique piece. Now, usually you saw these things, let me kill this light, get it out of my face. Usually you saw these things, they had something called the Weehawk blade, which was kind of almost like a spear point or kind of a drop point. Nothing really crazy here. This one is very, very, very unusual, being a Tanto blade. Literally comes out about one thickness at the bottom here, and I think it kind of opens up and actually gets wider at the point. But it actually is a true Tanto, 45-degree edge, man. This thing is actually correctly oriented as, and correctly done, as a Tanto. Now, does that actually make sense to do that in a butterfly knife? No. But the cool thing is, these things are actually built in such a way that you could not goof them up and do things stupidly. Notice, it only has one pivot pin. Notice, it is a very, very, very firm grasp. Now, what you normally do with these guys, and where they're actually intended to be utilized, is you have this thing on your person. You're walking around doing your various things, what have you, bing, bang, boom, all the rest of good stuff like that there. Troubles happen, you switch it around, and your pinky releases the clip. Then what you do is you go over, around, back, and open. So, it's always going to be those three same motions. And I'm not real practiced up in it. It's been a while. But, basically what you're going to do, it's always going to be those three motions. And, of course, coming from a release, you wish to go properly. So, it's going to be release, bing, bang, boom, ready to go. And I flipped it around like a dumbass, so I got the edge into my hand. So, that's not how you do it. So, literally what you do, bing, bang. I'm not having a good day today. I'm still sick, okay? So, release, bing, bang, boom. I did it again. How did I do that edge thing? Now, if these are double-edged knives, truthfully, you're going to get really, really, really bit. Of course, it like the Tiggy cup. So, truthfully, yeah, it actually does work, and yeah, it actually does have an edge on board, and yes, they will hack you up if you're stupid about it, and yes, I'm really, really, really out of practice, but you know what? If a knife bites you, that means it likes you. And this thing hasn't been taken out of the box and played with in a while, so it's probably been missing me, and, well, it wanted some blood. It was hungry. Feed your knives. Okay. Well, maybe not like that, okay? So let's just see what the measurements are on this thing. All right, so we have the official 80s Podcast Channel tape measure now laid out, and so let's see what this thing actually does. Blade length from... let's just be charitable here and see from, Choi. Okay, so from the Choi to the point is roughly not quite 3.5 inches. Handle length is going to be 4 inches. So overall length of this thing is actually going to be about 7 5/8. So it's not quite 7 inches or 8 inches. It's 7 5/8. So call it just over 7.5. Now the thing that really kind of is wild about these things is how much mass these handles have. I mean, this thing was actually built back in the good old days when they actually made stuff right. So this thing is stainless steel on stainless steel on stainless steel, and it's chunky, man. I mean, this thing actually, you know what? It actually weighs more than my 10-ounce Swiss Army knife. Now, what does it actually weigh? 12 or 13 ounces, maybe closer to 14. This thing is a tank, man. It is very, very, very meaty. And it's something that's it's going to save your bacon in the worst of times. Now, case in point, a butterfly knife is not the most practical of all things. And case in point, it's not the best knife for all situations. Does it look flashy as hell when you utilize it? Yeah, it really does. Is there going to be something that's really good in a tactical situation? Probably not. I mean, your fastest thing is going to be always the sheath knife where you just take it out and just stick them, okay? Yes, you could play around with out the front knife or something along those lines, and that's all stuff that can be utilized, and all these products are out there if you wish to utilize them to their fullest conclusion. But this one is mine, and this one is, of course, a true, real, and absolutely authentic Balisong butterfly knife. So, case in point, if you guys want to do something really cool, find yourself one of the old Balisongs or one of the new authentic Balisongs. Don't get the Chinese crap, okay? There's a huge difference between the real ones, the fake ones, and the not quites. And the not quites, they're not quite, okay? The real stuff is always the real stuff, and the classic builds were actually really cool. This thing was actually made in USA. So this is back in the good old days when BENCHMADE, I believe it was BENCHMADE, was making Balisongs, and it was the real deal stuff. So if you guys want to find something kind of cool, cruise around the internet and find these things. They are collector pieces now. They will not go cheap. No, this one's not for sale. It's my only one. I have it. It's been in my collection for a long time, and it likes me because it bites me. Good times. I'm going to break up this one, folks. Eat good, kept always, always. You know it, you love it. Knife blog goodness. Get yourself a butterfly knife. Practice with it, and of course you will cut yourself, but it's part of the process of learning. This one just likes me too much, I think. All right, folks, I'm going to break up with this one. See you guys, and good stuff like that there. See you guys.